How are you, mate? Flop alright? Flop alright? Sleep well? Has everyone met Adrian?
Jason.
Hey Rexy, have you met the boys? Sorry about yesterday, mate. We don't get many opportunities to get away from the club and spend time together, and I think after yesterday's loss, it's probably a good time to get together actually, where we can just sit down and talk about things, maybe how our season's gone, but then a little bit about how we are as a group. So pretty lucky to be here at La Luna and get a nice feed together.
So guys, this is some of the meats you would have seen. So there's prosciutto, tête fromage, and then steak feta.
Probably keeps getting brought up, but we'll talk about tomorrow how we can keep driving when the game looks good and keep driving it, and then when it doesn't look so good, so when things change late in the third, they start to get a run on, how we can actually change it back and get momentum again, rather than just give up 3 goals, give up 4 goals. In the last quarter, we gave up 5.
I think their mids kept beating us back. We weren't. It's not like we were bad in the back line, our one-on-one contests or anything, but every time we got a sprawl or a drop mark in front of us, like someone in the mid would just come and swoop it up, and whether it was Vince or one of the other young kids trying to kick a goal, that just sort of killed us a bit, and then sort of opened us up.
Yeah. So even though we missed goals, we missed some easy ones and we should be up by more, but we're still up by 30 points. We've got control of the game. Halfway through the third, they're only 23 points, so we're on track to do well. So maybe just have a think about that for tomorrow's meeting, how we can maintain our good footy when we're playing well, and when it turns, how you guys can drive it and bring it back, because I reckon that's what will be the main talking point tomorrow. They are a group that look to help each other and come off their opponents and help each other in the air, so I think we've been really good at that this year. Our attacking game we're working on, I saw some really good development in that yesterday, where we took the game on through the corridor and saw a lot of different guys joining in. So we're obviously getting the ball back. We obviously just need to try to help create a few more score opportunities, which we're working really hard on. I'm a pretty positive coach, and most of the time I do keep it positive, but definitely today after the loss, and we did a lot of things right and a few little things we can get better at, but we'll deal with that tomorrow in the review, and today is really just about each other and spending some time together.
I've been a Bomber supporter since I was a little kid. I went to school right opposite Windy Hill, so it was natural that I had to go for the Bombers. My job is to look after the chairman's culinary dinners. I design the menu and work with the catering companies at the MCG to make sure the food's really nice and to give the whole event a bit of sparkle. Instead of having the regular catering food, which is good most of the time, we put a bit of La Luna Bistro spark into it, and it makes it an interesting event. I like working with the chefs there in Essendon about just putting together a menu that sort of really fits the day. The thing about food and cooking is it always makes people happy. They come in and they're hungry, and you fill them up with some lovely food, and they walk out with a warm feeling in their belly. That's a giveaway. But for me, I reckon these boys, they're feeling a little bit bruised and battered. It was a nail biter right to the end. I reckon the food that they're going to eat today, their lunch, might be all they need to push them over the edge for the next match, and I reckon they might win. And if it is a win, it's because of me. 500 grams of ricotta cheese, fresh. When the kids come home and you want to feed them really quickly, this is probably the one. Because you can get this out and put together in a second. Kids love cracking eggs when it comes to when it comes to making stuff, so I just mix that around there like that, straight in there like that. And then 150 grams of Parmesan cheese, straight on there like that. And I've got some chives. You don't have to put chives in there if you don't want to. But I've got some lovely chives. And all you do, and you could probably do this, just mix it around till it's nice and gently, all right? There you go, you have a go with that one, and then I'll bring it together. There you go. And in a second, you'll feel it starting to come together as a little ball. That's it.
Put it on the floor.
Yep, squeeze it together. Don't worry about the floor, we get that hose down later on.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, that or the mice come and nibble away at it.
Oh, that's it.
Right. You see that come together? Now what I'll
Take over.
See that, just squeeze that together. There we go. You can see I put some chives in it. And how old are your kids?
Yeah, 12 and 14,
So any green in it, they're not going to want at all.
Yeah.
So all I do is dust it with a little bit of flour like this. And then, there we go. And then all you need to do is just roll it out like that. So if you grab one of those, roll it out like that, and you get like little cigar shapes. It may crumble up a little bit.
Yeah.
And then all you do with these ones here is I just cut it. There we go. Show the bowl. Look at that.
Should have those ones at the end.
Beautiful. And this, in about a minute and a half, we're going to be eating the fresh gnocchi in the entire world. Do you have the water there? This big one?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, there's a few kegs in here, wouldn't there?
Yeah. In it goes. There we go, and that's coming up to the top there. So I want to get it all nice and gently out of here onto the tray. And that is the freshest gnocchi in the entire.
That looks $1 million, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Beats the old packet jobs I get sometimes on the way through home. I just need to whack them in the
You're not going to talk about that here. Yeah, exactly, it does.
Oh, look at that.
That's fresh.
So what would you call it? What would you call the final dish?
This is ricotta gnocchi with chives in it, fresh peas, basil, and butter.
And butter. Yeah,
There you go,
that's
mate.
good.
All done.
Oh, good man. So I can wander out and pretend I've made this?
Yeah, well, you have made it. Okay, Fletch, there we go. We've got our lovely gnocchi dish there with the peas, fresh peas. You've made it yourself, so now you're an expert gnocchi maker. Got a beautiful wine here. Have to have a taste of this one.
It's been, obviously 22 seasons, so to get a wine named after you and a beautiful dish like this, we're pretty happy.
I think they go quite well with each other. I reckon you'll have all that gnocchi, I'll drink the rest of the bottle of the wine. I think that's a perfect way to do it, isn't it?
Exactly right. I might have a quick taste of the gnocchi. Very nice, mate. I'll claim to 50% of this, probably not the whole lot, but absolutely beautiful.
Done. Goes well with the wine, beautiful. We love it.